As a lineman, something I hear a lot is how long is it going to take? My lights go out as well, and I know that feeling when the lights go out. You have stuff you want to do that day. You might be having a party at your house, so it can be very frustrating. Electric is important, and you don't realize how important it is till you don't have it. Your electricity is produced by a number of ways. When it's produced at these power plants, they send it out to a switch yard next door. There they'll have step-up transformers, and then they step it up to higher voltage to transport it over long distances. And then they send it down to the next substation, and then there'll be another transformer there, except for this time it's a step-down transformer. So then they'll step it down to a lower voltage, and then they'll send it out from that substation to a number of other smaller substations. And then there'll be another transformer there, and it'll step it down. And then that will go out onto the three-phase lines that you see in front of your house. Once it gets there, there's another transformer on the pole, and it works just like the other ones. And it just bumps it down to 120, 240, and then that's what goes into your house and powers all your appliances and lights. Hello? So if this was a weekend or an after-hours call, I first hear about it with a phone call. I could be at home. I've been at the store before. We have a daily life, just like everybody else, and when that call happens, then we have to go to work and get it fixed.
Is this an individual or a line outage? Okay, yeah, just email me the information.
So I always ask if it's an individual or a line outage. A line outage would be multiple callers calling in. That lets us know that there's a bigger issue going on. Sometimes it can just be an individual, and if it's just one person, that's usually a little smaller.
You going in?
Gotta go.
All right. Love you. Be safe.
And then the lowest reported outage is very big because that gives you a direction. And I always tell people to report their outages because that helps us a lot. My truck is at home, so I can respond immediately. I get ready, and then I'm rolling out the driveway and heading straight to where I need to go, and it saves a lot of time. People might see me drive by several times. The first time you see me, I'm probably driving to the breaker because I need to verify that it's open. A lot of times they'll wave. I think it gives them some relief when their power is out and they see the truck coming down the road. They know that we're there and working on it. The breakers on our line are just another type of breaker, just like you would have at your house in your panel. When they sense a fault, they'll open. We'll go to the breakers and verify that the breaker is open. There's a little handle on the side of the breaker, and they're yellow. So when that breaker opens, that handle falls down, and then we can visually see from the road that the handle's down. But that's not safe to work on in our procedure because even though the handle's down there, you can't see that it's open because the mechanical opening's inside. So we go a step further and we like to do visual openings. So we'll open cutouts and make sure that you have a visual opening. You'll see me drive by again because I'm driving by your house looking at the lines, trying to find the issue. Tree limbs, trees, lighting. If it's a storm, a lot of times lightning will knock the line out. Wind damage, car accidents, equipment failure is an issue sometimes. Sometimes they'll even flag me down if they think they can help. A lot of times they'll give us extra information too. Like, I saw this tree the other day down the road and it looked like it was close, or I heard a boom or a loud bang. That helps us narrow down. And then once we get to the location, we'll ground the line. We have to do a voltage check, so we check for voltage, make sure that the line is open and is dead, and then you'll start putting your grounds on. OCR is open. We do a safety briefing, and a lot of the things we cover in safety briefing is unexpected hazards. Like we're on a highway, I'll just say, be aware that we're on a highway here, we have traffic. On a normal outage, we do a two-man call out, so there'll be two guys there. And then depending on what it is or how extensive the outage is, sometimes we'll need more help. If it's a broke pole, we'll call in some more people to help. but usually it's a two-man call out. When we get the repairs finished, the first thing we want to do is remove our grounds. If you live close to the breaker, you'll see me drive by a third time. Usually that's when I'm heading back to the breaker to heat it back up and get your power back on.
51 to 835.
This is 835, go ahead.
Once we get to the breaker, we'll call dispatch and let them know that we got our repairs done, we got our grounds removed, and we're ready to energize. They'll make sure that nobody else is on the line, and they'll ask me, who do I have with me? I'll verify that I have my crew with me, and then they'll give me clearance to energize the line, and at that point, we'll energize the line and make everybody happy. We do understand how important it is, especially, today's environment, and you have people working from home, remote workers, so they need electric to work. And a lot of our members have lived on our lines for generations, and, they're come to understand the service we provide. And we just want you guys to understand that we're doing our best to get your power restored as safely and fast as possible.